still gotta appease like the culture because they still like 10 years back. Like everybody 10 years back compared to what I
Looks
think.
like the moment everyone's been waiting for just hit. The leaked jail phone call from Young Thug is out, and it's straight chaos. He's out here dissing Drake, Future, and even Travis Scott. This might seriously be the breaking point for Thug, no joke. In the call, he questions Future's fatherhood, saying he should be spending time with his kids instead of chasing new women. He even accuses him of making multiple women end pregnancies. This got deep fast.
I guess the crazy part is when I became a superstar, I stopped nutting when I became a superstar. I started being like, bitch, I know a bitch gonna try to trick me. I stopped nutting hoes when I became a superstar. These niggas started nutting hoes when they become a superstar. I did it the backward way.
Shit, that's how they get their money. I don't know. I know a lot of people that done aborted his kids, for sure.
Arabia did. That nigga nutted in Arabia, man. Tripping.
What do he be thinking? I don't understand sometimes. Like,
But
man.
that can't come out of there. That shit said, he ain't niggas like, I can't come out of there. Well, yeah. I'm 38, 39, all the kids grown. I'm just a smack straight young and none of them hoes. Fuck it. I'm gonna play a rich shit. It's really fire, but it ain't. It should be just like one or two girls like Bob Marley, you know? Bob Marley, boy, he had a lot of baby mamas. Pluto got to like settle down and really just be with all the kids. Pluto is like, you pushing the P. Bitches want to have your kids and shit too, but you still got to be like 100% locked in with the kids. You like 100% locked in with it. Nobody doing that, you know? Ain't nobody getting that bad, but goddamn Pluto. He definitely do it. She probably not killed some of his babies, for sure. She probably not aborted some of his babies, for sure. 100%. He done told this bitch, man, we went to Dubai one year. He took that bitch to Dubai with us. Her and Brittany, her and that baby mama. I know for sure she don't have some abortion.
This whole situation is just wild and low-key embarrassing to hear. Thug's on the phone with Mariah, talking about how he doesn't mess around with randoms anymore because he's a superstar now. He's basically saying that's what separates him from Future. Like, Future never stopped, and that's why he's tangled up with all these baby mamas. Then Thug drops the line, I'm 39, all my kids grown, I'm just out here messing with young girls. Like, bro, that's not something to brag about. It's obvious Thug's mocking Future for still acting like a player when he's pushing 40. Basically calling him a deadbeat and washed up ladies man. And honestly, a lot of people kinda agree with that. But saying it on a recorded jail call, that's wild. You'd think someone in his position would know better, but clearly he was just venting. Now to be fair, Thug didn't sound like he was being full-on hateful. He was kinda giving Future tough love. You can tell it's something he's probably said before, like, come on Future, when you gonna chill out and grow up? You 40 now, man. But the funniest part, he was saying all that while still out here playing the same game himself. Definitely not the smartest move. Of course, fans had a lot to say. And DJ Academics wrote, how Thug gonna talk down on Future when they made a whole song saying, I'm in a relationship with all my girls, had to cut some off, I need help. They never made no track about being dads. And honestly, that's facts. Their whole image used to be about running through women, not family life. But look, that song dropped years ago. Meanwhile, Future's still living like it's 2016. If the next leaked call drops, don't be surprised if it's Thug snapping on Pluto again, this time because he wouldn't do a free show for him. This drama just keeps getting crazier.
I was on the phone with this nigga last night. This nigga said, man, I told him I ain't want to do the show because I ain't want to feel like I was stealing your shine. Nigga, what is he talking about?
Yes, that's not the
And you know that's not the meaning, but you just don't want to do it, so you just like making something up.
Yeah, like you know that ain't
I'm just trying to say, like, every time a nigga get locked up or something happen to a nigga, y'all just replace him. Like, you can't be replacing. I was on the phone with that nigga last night. He was like, man, you can't.
No, I know.
I was trying to. Oh, it was you I was on the phone with?
Yeah.
You heard this weird old man?
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
Nigga crazy. I guess I ain't replied to what he was saying, so he was like, but I don't know how you feel. You know, it really however you feel, bro. Ain't however I feel, nigga, because however I feel ain't how you feel, because you already know how I feel about it, fool. Like, you just so goofy, right? You just like, man, get it on, nigga. And Mariah been telling me, too, she like, man, you got to stop being, like, super duper selfless, because people, like, try to do you wrong. And I see it, I notice it. But the crazy part is every girl who I talk to tell me that. Every girl, it ain't even just her. Every girl, Rika done told me this a million times. Armin done told this a million times. Like, a real million times. Like, stop being so nice to these niggas. These niggas be like, fake trying to text your girls and fake DMing and fake trying to do things and laughing behind your back and ooh. I'm like, I don't care nothing about that, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and it's because he do little lame jump, like, call me to the studio. You know, so I pull up to the studio, messing, chilling with him. You asking me what to say on the song and how you should start off your song. Then there's girls in the room. Now you acting like you don't hear me telling you that. Because there's girls in here, like, just like little fake nigga like that, like little stuff like that. I don't be liking that nigga. I'm a player, like, what's wrong with you,
Right.
fool? You trying to, I don't know what kind of image you trying to get off to these girls, but you an idiot, nigga. Like, everything you know a nigga teaching you, I done taught you. Like, cut it out, bro. Like,
Yeah,
you
like
dropped
that
your
was
album around the time I got locked up, I know for sure you would have made sure you said in one of your songs, free bro, just because it's just publicity for you. Like, so crazy, burnt that. I ain't even trying to think about these niggas. These niggas have a nigga mad.
Future tried to tell Thug he skipped that free show because he didn't want to steal his shine, which might just be the weakest excuse ever. Thug wasn't buying it one bit. He even brought up another time Future acted shady. They were in the studio together and Future asked him to help start a song. But the moment a few girls walked in, Future suddenly acted like he couldn't even hear Thug talking. That had Thug heated because it made him look goofy in front of everybody. He went on to call Future fake for pretending to support him on social media while he was locked up, but then refusing to do a simple free show. Thug straight up said everyone around Future is fake. He even compared it to the whole Doug and Gunna mess, saying Future calls Gunna a snitch, but won't even clear a verse for Thug. The hypocrisy is wild. Honestly, it's looking like none of these rappers are real friends out here. It's all smoke and mirrors. And I kinda saw this coming, cause after years covering this industry, it's obvious most of these brotherhoods are just for show. But still, it's crazy seeing Thug and Future, two Atlanta legends, fall out like this. You'd think being rich, famous, and from the same city would keep things cool. Anyway, let's slide over to the Drake part. Thug started spilling about how Drake was acting real pushy trying to get on Metro's album. Things were about to get messy.
And this is the nigga whose song it is. This ain't me, Drake, Travis, nobody. This is Metro Boomin song for his album. So if anything, he already thinking like, he going on my album. I don't care if Drake on it or not. It's already crazy. It's already the craziest song in the world with Thug and Travis. I don't care if Drake get on it. Metro Boomin not one of those type of, he's not he's not gonna ride on it. He's not doing none of that. Like, whatever he's feeling, he gonna do it.
Right.
That type of, and then plus it's his song. Like, I know for sure this song's on his album. Man, I done mixed this man album with him. We done sat down and mixed the album, played the album a million times. Did so many songs, so much stuff for the album. Like he for sure putting this song on his album. So I know he's gonna be using his mom as an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, my mama died. Like, nigga, man. But I know for sure the real excuse is that my album. I'm putting this song on my album. You know.
No.
But you know, he brave for even telling him, I don't like what you did. So that's just supposed to let you know, like, man, what you think Thug can do? What you think I can do for that? What you think I can do? Like, y'all need to get me out of jail. Drake, go talk to the president. Hey, man, let my little brother out. Go partner, go do something. Go talk to the president, get me out. Show me that. Don't call me tonight. Fix something for you to have a song from it. Man, I don't care damn about making music ever again. You see what I'm going through about music? Damn, I done got damn song, but song got me in jail. What you talking about? Like, they're like, yeah, they got Drake on this. Drake, you got something to tell you about Drake? I'm like, oh, I know he's gonna say, yeah, bro, I've been talking to the president. But we finna come, like, get on the phone to a song. Man, you don't get your quick ass on the motherfucker. Man, you don't get Metro Boomin for a song. You give him up. I just knew. I was like, oh, that boy Drake, that fool. Man, trying to song? Why are you tripping? Like, what? Man, you know what's going through my mind? Why you trying to song? What's wrong with you, nigga?
Shout out to Almighty We on Twitter for breaking down the full leaked call. And trust me, it's wild. I'll run through everything myself because the details are crazy. So here's the deal. Drake wanted to put Trance on Honestly Nevermind. Yup, the same trance that ended up on Metro's album. It was originally Metro's track, but Drake really wanted it for his own project. Metro told him no, saying he wasn't in the right headspace since his mom had just passed away. But that didn't stop Drake. He called Thug's manager to complain and ask if there was anything he could do. During the call, Thug mentions that Drake had signed a petition supporting him, the one about not using rappers' lyrics against them in court. Thug's manager confirmed that Drake tried to reach out to Metro through texts and even left a voicemail, but Thug still felt Drake was moving too fast. He thought Drake's intentions were good, but his timing was off. Thug said if he were Metro, he'd see it differently, because business is business and real life doesn't stop for anyone. At the same time, Thug sympathized with Metro, saying Drake should have instantly realized that someone who just lost their mom wouldn't be in the mood to deal with music stuff. You can clearly hear in the clip that Thug sides with Metro. He's saying that Trance was Metro's song, and no matter how big Drake is, it belonged on his album. Period. Now here's where it gets messy. Thug even hinted that Metro might have used his mom's death as an excuse just to keep the track for himself. He suggested that Metro simply didn't want Drake on it, but was too scared to tell him directly. That's when Thug started joking, or maybe not joking, saying Drake should go to the president and get him a pardon. That line had everyone laughing, but who knows if Thug was being serious. Thug also questioned why Drake would even reach out to Metro at that time, knowing he was grieving. For context, Metro's mom passed away on June 3rd, 2022, and his album dropped later that same year. So Drake must have been pressing him throughout that year, maybe even while Thug was still locked up, trying to get his verse on the track. Thug explained that Drake did record a verse for Trance, but Metro never used it. Instead of just telling Drake, nah, this ain't it, Metro hit him with the I'm not in the right headspace excuse. Thug believes Drake probably sent condolences and then immediately asked to be on the track, which made it look bad. Because really, who does that? Someone's mom dies and you're out here chasing a feature? This part made Drake look real shady. It fits that narrative people push, that he always tries to hop on songs he knows will blow up. Trance had that hit potential and Drake probably knew it. That's why he was desperate to claim it for his album. Still, to be fair, Thug wasn't trash-talking Drake in a hateful way. He was just being honest about what he thought went wrong. He didn't insult him, he just explained his point. But the problem is that this whole convo was leaked and it now looks like gossip. Thug shouldn't have even been chatting about it like that, especially about Drake, when that's supposed to be his boy. What makes it worse? Drake literally flew to Atlanta and gave Thug $1 million when he got released. Ian Khan even shared DMs showing that Drake visited Thug in jail and got emotional about it. That's real love. And Thug still turned around and spoke on him behind his back. Now everyone's wondering, what's Thug gonna do next? He's basically burned every bridge he had. Drake, Future, Lil Baby, Lil Durk, Travis Scott. The list goes on. Like seriously, who's gonna feature on his next album? At this point, Thug might have to drop a solo project, maybe even switch lanes completely. Could you imagine him doing a country album? It sounds wild, but with the way things are going, nothing's off the table. And just when you thought it couldn't get worse, Thug even took shots at Travis Scott, saying he's got 11 murders on his hands, referencing the Astroworld tragedy. That's a bold statement. I'll play that clip next because this story just keeps getting crazier.
This mama died. I'm dealing with real life shit. Travis son got goddamn 11 murders on his hands. Man, you know, get your mustache back, son. Goddamn. You know.
What really matters now is how these artists react to all these leaked calls. If they choose not to take it personally and just think, yeah, you know what? Thug was just bored in jail, then maybe it won't blow up too bad. Maybe they'll see it like he was locked up, probably lonely, stressed, maybe even depressed, and just venting a bit. Still, that doesn't make it right, because gossiping about people who used to be your friends, that's wild. But honestly, some folks might just brush it off, act like nothing happened, and keep working with him anyway. On the flip side though, Thug's being branded as a snitch now, and that's a serious label in this industry. That alone might be enough for some rappers to back away fast. It's crazy because when he got out in October 2024, he had the streets on fire again. Even a few months back, around March or May, he still had major buzz. People were waiting on that UI Skirty album like crazy. He could have made a solid comeback, but man, things are looking rough now. So what do you think? Is this really the end for Thug? Are his ties with Future and Drake done for good? Drop your thoughts below.